Today I'm going to show you just how easy it is to use HealthEngine to find high quality healthcare at a significantly lower cost using your existing insurance. You can see I've already logged into my account and I am going to search today for a colonoscopy. You can see I have the option between screening and diagnostic. I'm going to choose screening. It's a procedure once you reach the age of 50 you should be getting with some frequency. You can see here this now shows me all of the physicians and facilities that can do a colonoscopy within 20 miles of Chicago. So you see a list of providers, you see prices, and you see some other options for additional information and to request an appointment. Each of these names is clickable so that you can see a little bit more information on who the provider is. So let's check out Dr. Afzal. So he is a gastroenterologist. You can see languages, licenses, where his location is, the specialties that he offers. Procedure statistics is where you start to get a sense of how frequently a physician performs a particular procedure. So let's look at colonoscopy in this case. This one right here, he's in the 85th percentile in the state, which means relative to his peers, he's in the top 85%. He does a lot of colonoscopies. Something that is important to you likely as you choose somebody to do this for you for potentially the first time. Scrolling further down, you can also see the other procedures that Dr. Afzal offers. Even though what I'm looking for is a colonoscopy screening, it's helpful to know that there are other things he can do for you. Qualifications, this is where you got your training, where you did your fellowship or your residency, which boards have certified you, where you have credentials. This, again, gives a sense of education, background, training that can give you a sense of comfort about who this provider is. And you can also see where they have rights and privileges to perform procedures. In this case, it's a series of hospitals. So what I'm going to do, now that I know a little bit more about him, I'm going to go back. I'm going to click on the back button, go back to the main search page, and let's talk about these prices. So you will see a variety of prices, some in green, some as you scroll further down will show up in gray. The gray prices are estimated based on our analysis of years of historic claims data. So it's a best estimate price. It's within, some percentage of what you will actually pay when you go to the doctor. The green prices are prices that have been specially negotiated with HealthEngine on the part of the physician and the facility, and they are typically a discount of anywhere from 50 to 70% of what you otherwise would have paid without HealthEngine. So let me show you what that means. I happen to have my insurance attached to my account, so this is going to be specific to my circumstances. What you can see here is Dr. Afzal has a variety of locations where he has credentials to perform procedures. Take a look at the pricing here. As low as $955 at Oaklawn Endoscopy, as much as $3,500 estimated at Silver Cross. So the question is, why would you want to pay that much more for the same doctor to do a procedure at one location or another? So this gives you some information to decide how you want to spend your healthcare dollars. Is it worth it to you to go to a more expensive place when what you really care about in this equation is the doctor? So I like the idea of Oaklawn Endoscopy. I'm going to scroll down the page and see a little bit of how this works. So if I were to go to Oaklawn Endoscopy to have Dr. Afzal do this procedure for me without using HealthEngine, the estimated price I would pay is $1,263. Again, based on our analysis of historic claims data. With HealthEngine, the price is brought down to $955 for a savings of $308. So I'm actually going to pay the $1,263 and then get a refund back. And in this case, you see my insurance is covering this at 100%, but I still get the money back. It's a reward for making an informed and smart choice. So this refund comes to you in the form of a check anywhere from 30 to 60 days after the procedure has been provided. So for a procedure like colonoscopy, a screening is typically 100% covered. You are actually getting paid to save. Now, if you decide that Dr. Afzal is the one you want to do the procedure at this Oaklawn endoscopy, you simply click on Request Appointment. This asks you for date and time preferences, when your availability is during the week. You could say all day. You could say I'm not available. You could say all mornings. You could say it's not urgent. This is something that I need to do in the next 2 months, but not urgent. You can tell us who the referring physician is, what their phone number is, and any additional information you want us to know. This could be preferences around email versus phone contact. It could be certain times of the day that you're easier to reach. Whatever you want us to know as we're scheduling this appointment for you. I'm putting tests so that people don't act on this. You click Submit. What happens then is this email is sent to our Care Concierge team of professionals who are on standby, and as soon as they get this message, they will begin work to schedule this appointment for you. And our commitment is that we will get back to you within 1 business day. If you have any questions at any point in the process, if you need to change your preferences, if you need a reminder of how this whole thing works, you see our phone number is right here. 877-772-5595. It's also in the footer of the page so that anytime you're on this site, you know how to reach us. And you're done. You've now asked us to book the appointment, and we're going to get to work and book it on your behalf, and we will keep you informed every step of the way.